like go on tours and travel to Japan and fun places and all that. But what I want to take my time out of my day to do today is the most important thing to me. I've been very blessed with a voice that has allowed me to talk to millions and millions of people and kids and women and men. And today you guys are special to me, and I want to take my time to, really talk to you guys about what means a lot to me, and that is education. Without education you have nothing, and I want to tell all of you guys it's so real. Your education is the foundation of life. When I went to school, it was, science, math, history, all those things, and I know you probably could say, how does that make sense? Like, how does that apply to what I do as a performer? Well, I'm here to tell you it applies to my life tremendously. Without math, I wouldn't know how to calculate and count my money. Okay? Without history's been very beneficial to me too, because now I travel around the world and I get to apply some of the things that I've learned in history. And I'll be honest, history is one of those things I wasn't that excited about in school, as much as I was like about math and science and other subjects. But the little bit that I did take the time to learn has helped me so much, and I have to say that I wish I would have pushed myself even harder in that area. I still got a B in that. I still graduated with a B in history, but still, it is to say, still, there are days when I want to stay home. And I just want to, not go to school. Just being very honest. Just because I'm just tired. I'm like, why I gotta wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, being here, all that stuff. I just want to sleep. Now, sometimes we feel that way, am I right? I'm going to tell you guys, that little extra effort that I put into just saying, you know what, I want to be great. And one day I want to be big. One day I want to be successful. So I know that if I stay in my house, I'm not going to reach that goal. So that's what encouraged me to get up every day to go to school. And even when the teacher was talking, I'm like, okay. And you're just going to keep on going on and on and on. Like, okay, I hear you. But I'm glad that I did do that, because I still picked up information that has really helped me now. So I just wanted to say to you guys, you gotta even when the time gets tough and you feel like you just want to chill back and you don't want to do it, it will make a difference. And I want to really encourage you guys to do that. So I'm going to say that. Okay, let's see here. I'll get a little note cards here. In the video, do you guys remember what I talked about when I said, the reason that I'm successful? Do you guys remember what it was that I did to be successful? I don't know if you guys have to hear, but I heard you guys kind of... Yes, there you go. That's it. Setting goals. Great. That's what I'm talking about. See, this is teacher Ciara happening right here, okay? It was very instrumental for me. It was very, very, very important, because at that moment I decided what I was going to do in my life after high school. I was like 14 years old. 13, 14, I was in 10th grade, and I was like, what am I going to do in my life after school? What do I connect to? What do I love? What makes me happy? What's going to motivate me? What's going to keep me going? And that's what I decided what I wanted to do, which was to be a successful performing artist. And right away, I didn't waste any time. I took out a sheet of paper and I wrote down a list of goals, and I had 3 goals. The first goal was to get discovered, what you guys heard me say, was to get discovered. But actually, the first goal was to become a singer. Second goal was to get discovered. I'm not saying this wrong here. There you go. First goal was to get discovered. Thank you, baby. Thank you very much. The first goal was to get discovered. The second goal was, once I got discovered, to sell 3 to 4 million records. And then the third goal was to have longevity. And right away, I wrote down how I was going to accomplish each one of those goals. And I'm going to tell you guys, it really worked. I said I'm going to go to talent shows, I'm going to do all these different things, and thank God, shortly after, I kind of found my way into the music world, and it hasn't stopped since then. And I did sell 5 million records my first time, and, that's a really big blessing and a huge accomplishment to me, but I believe that it all started with me writing down my goal and being clear of what I wanted to do, and saying that I am going to be this. How many of you guys believe that you saying something and believing something is so real, it can happen. You guys believe that? Well, it's very true, because if you speak it and if you believe it, it will happen. It can happen. Dreams do come true. So I want you guys to understand that. It sounds so simple, but it's so real, as you just saying. I want to be a doctor. I'm going to be a doctor. I want to be a nurse. I'm going to be a nurse. I will be a nurse. I can be. When you say those things and you put that in the universe, it's all possible. And when you set goals, you really do, you get yourself in that place to accomplish that goal. You get to figure out, too, maybe along the way, and trying to accomplish your goal, maybe it wasn't exactly what you wanted to do, but you took the time to figure it out. You got to start from somewhere. So I want to really, really encourage you guys to set goals. Can you guys do that with me? Before you go, study some more, and once you step some more, take the time to write down on your paper, hear me out, take the time to write down on the paper what your goals are. Can you guys do that? Yeah! Promise me, teachers, Ciara, it would mean even more to you for your life and what you want to do. So you guys are going to set goals. You're going to do that today. It takes about 20 minutes. You want to think your goals through. Be clear on what your goal is. And do something that's focus on what's realistic and what feels good to you. Don't try to be what you see somewhere else just because it looks cool. Because I'm going to tell you it won't work. But if you do what you connect to and what you love and you feel good about it and you believe it can happen, it will happen. I'm telling you guys, it's so true. So that's another one of our lessons.
I can hear you, ma'am. Ciara, I can hear you.
For the most part, that's it. We know education is everything. Without education, you have nothing. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Okay? The more you know, the more you can be prepared for this world. Especially in today's society, it's really hard. In corporate America, you know, people will say you can be so smart and you can know exactly what you're doing, but when you go in there and you talk to that person that's supposed to hire you, they say, so what's your school background? And you say, you don't have a diploma, you don't have a degree. You know they'll look at you and say, I'm sorry. And that's so true, and it's so unfortunate because you really can know what you're talking about, you can know what you're doing, but you will get a reality and awakening that, hey, we don't see a diploma on here, we don't see a degree on here. So you guys, education is everything. That is the foundation to life. That is how you can live and grow. Knowledge is power. Remember that. You guys, I just want to, I hope I'm not beating you over the head with this, but I just want to really, again, encourage you guys to just wake up on those days when you feel like you don't want to. Just go to school. Put in that effort. Going to school is a start. But again, knowledge is the power. So success is the key to everything. So you guys, remember that. And, you know, I want to make sure I'm saying everything that I need to say. I'll leave you guys without nothing more than a teacher. But yeah, knowledge is power, knowledge is everything. And one thing I always say is that they can take away your house, they can take away your money, they can take away your clothes, they can take away all those fun materialistic things. But if you have knowledge, you can always get that back. So again, I want to make sure that knowledge is the foundation of everything. And I know that without it, I wouldn't have anything. Knowledge is power, I wouldn't have it. So again, I just want to encourage you guys to put the effort in. It can start from you going to school, you can talk to your guidance counselor, you can talk to your principal, whatever it is, if you're struggling on something, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Don't feel crazy. There's nothing wrong with being outcast, as in being a leader and pushing for higher things in life. So I wanted to say that to you guys. I want to thank you guys for all your support. I've given you some you guys mean a lot to me, and again, I feel blessed at the end for your videos and all that, but I have to say that I feel blessed to be able to share a message with you guys, hopefully, that's one that's able to inspire you guys, and uplift you guys, and encourage you guys. So we're going to set goals, right? Say, I believe in me.